Hey, so in this video, I'll go down to see my buddy Chuck Cawthon at Contemporary Martial Arts. Really cool people. They're located in Hartwell, Georgia. If you're in the area, check them out. This is Rocco. Say hey, Rocco. Anyway, stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll tell you about a giveaway I'm having. I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Elevator Watches. You get 15% off when you use the coupon code CHEZ15. That's right, CHEZ15. You get 15% off your entire order. You can also enter to win free watches for a year when you go to their website, elevatorwatches.com.
So what made you get into karate?
When I was 4, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease. I had cancer when I was 4 years old, and so had to go through all of those treatments, operations. I had to do radiation chemotherapy for years. I've had 11 plus surgeries. I've had 2 on each foot. I was in a wheelchair for about 6 months. They said I wouldn't be able to move my feet right again, or even my ankles. I've had operations on my neck. I've had a splenectomy. So it's pretty rough. So when I was a kid, I was adopted by my grandparents, and at around 4 or 5 years old. And I didn't do any sports because I was so sick. My grandparents didn't want me to, they were protecting me. And so I always liked superhero movies, I liked superhero, comic books, things. And so they started, when I was 10 years old, they decided I could do sports. And the first sport I ever did was Taekwondo. And after that, I was hooked. So the moment I started Taekwondo, I couldn't imagine doing anything else ever again other than martial arts. So that's how I kind of got into it. And this is pretty cool. Very few people know about this, but we competed in sport karate heavily from 1996 to 2004 in sport karate. And so we opened in 1996. And within 3 years, we were in the top 25 sport karate schools in the world by our 3rd year opening. In 1998, we were ranked number 15 in the world as rated by the National Black Belt League Sport Karate International. We had a large team that year that went. We had a large for us. I think it was about 10, maybe 12. The following year, or the next time we went, we had a smaller crew, but we still managed to make 19th place in the world. Then we had an even smaller crew. I think we had 6 or less. So we dropped down to 24, placed 24th in the world there in 2003. But the last year we competed in sport karate, we managed to make it all the way up to number 12 in the world.
In the world?
In the world, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these are, the way they do that, they do it by doing a week-long tournament, and then they see how many schools show up, how many of students each school brings, how many of those students place in the top 10, how many of those students win world titles. So, they break it down by that. So that way, small schools like me that bring, 10 people can place in the top 25 schools. I know the number 1 school, they take over 100 students. So the way we can compete with that is by the ratio. How many? So that's, I say all of my students have placed in the top 10 in the world when we went, and then a lot of them won more than 1 world title when they competed. Early, like 82, 83 in the theater. This was before I did any karate at all, Taekwondo. And it blew my mind. My brothers and I saw it. We came out crane kicking like every kid did, But no, once I got into martial arts, it was all about it. It was the ninja craze back in the 80s. Ninja magazines, all that.
Throwing stars.
Throwing stars. We used to go to the Jockey Lot in Anderson. Buy those throwing stars. Yeah, I got in trouble at an airport once this was way before 9/11, stuff like that. But my grandpa had to be. I was flying back from Texas because I bought a butterfly knife and some throwing stars. And so the security took my grandpa into a room for about an hour, and we almost missed our flight because I had all that stuff in my luggage. I got in trouble. They confiscated it, and they just sent us on our way. And these are all the students and the kids and the parents. They don't donate them to the school, but they feel that we do so much for them that they let us keep them on there. So we don't own all these plaques. They're just loaned out indefinitely. And I tell the kids and the adults, they can come back and get their stuff anytime they want. But they're like, you know what? We wouldn't have done it without you, Chuck. So they let us keep them. Back through here, this is some other world titles. Other world titles, and this is the Hartwell Sun. You'll see a lot of articles from our local paper. This is Martial Arts Families. Coach Antoine, he's one of our black belts. He's a police officer now. Chance is now graduated, and he's moving off to college. So we like to.
Wow! So he went from. So he's already grown past.
He's grown. Yeah, he is like, and he and his dad work out all the time at the gym. His dad runs. Like I said, he's a police officer, local police officer. So, and he still trains with us. Antoine does. This was other articles from the Hartwell Sun. This magazine, Muay Times. The editor, I believe it was the editor, came to Atlanta and watched one of the shows put on by Kumpan. And on this show, on this event, my wife fought. This was May 15, 2010. It was at the Gwinnett Center in Atlanta. Ryan got his first pro win. He beat a Muay Thai crew from Indiana, finished him in the second round with leg kicks. And then my wife also won that night too. My wife, where's she at right here? They misspelled her name. It's Coralina, but her name is Carolina, like South Carolina.
Nothing like a leg kick.
Right.
Just chop.
The guy couldn't. The guy backed off into the corner, waved it off to the ref, and that was it.
So if you can't stand, you can't punch, right?
That's right. That's right. You can't fight. You can't stand. And this is some of the people we met, trained with.
Wait a minute. Let me.
We met Larry Lamb. We didn't get to train with him, but he was Leonardo.
Never seen this before.
Yeah, he's Leonardo. At the Battle Atlanta, they have all these superstars that set up booths and they get meet and greet. So that was at one of our tournaments. And let's see, Bob Wall from Enter the Dragon. Maury Smith, I actually trained with him at a seminar in Florida.
Man, you talking about 80s and 90s
Yes,
right here.
yeah, Don the Dragon Wilson.
What?
I think I've watched every B-rate movie he ever made. Frank Shamrock trained with him. And Rick Franklin, Ryan and I went to North Carolina. Horace Gracie, I've had trained with him at a couple of seminars. This is before I started training formally with Adam Singer, Roy Singer, and all those guys in mid 2006, I think. Dan Inosanto, attended seminars at Francis Fong's Academy for a few years and got some certified hours, which was my hero. Once when Bruce Lee passed away, pretty much Dan Inosanto was the man to take the helm. There, Jeet Kune Do kind of split off. There's other instructors, but in my eyes, Guru Dan Inosanto was the man. Still is the man. And so I was lucky enough to actually train with him in a few seminars. Jay Gray, he's back with us now. At the time, he was the only amateur fighter, maybe even only pro fighter in Georgia to have a belt in 2 different weight classes at the same time.
Yeah, see, I was telling those guys at the gym when he came in the other day, I was like, I'm telling you, Jay Gray is a bad boy. They was like, he looks kind of slow. I was like, Jay had 2 belts at the same time. He's got power.
Yeah, he's getting back in it, but you're right. Yeah,
but he's always stays so humble about it. He's always humble.
He looks slow, but when he's sparring, he hits hard. He's quick when he needs to be.
Yeah, so.
I took him to Ohio. He won. Where's the belt? He won this belt in Ohio.
At what weight?
205, I think.
Because he had 185 and 205.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's got two 205 belts and one 185 belt.
Okay.
And then Brandon Webb won this at 155 as an amateur.
Wow, that was 2015, 2014. That don't even seem like that was that
I
long
know.
God, no.
Those, y'all go straight to a bag, okay? We're gonna work our way around. So after that bag, go to the bob, and then from the bob, go there. 3-legged man. Remember, this is bottom heavy, top light. So you're not doing heavy hands. This is for light hands and leg kicks. That's what this bag is for, okay? Adjust the height of bob to your height. You want to challenge yourself and go higher, you can. All right? Okay, 2-minute rounds, 30-second break between each round. All right? If I can, Jacob, Dakota, if you we'll go out every other round. Like get a tennis ball every other round, okay? That way we can circulate and get two of these guys in. All right.
Can you press next?
I can. All right, let's go.
That's my homeboy Chuck down at CMA in Hartwell, Georgia. If you're around that area, go check him out. You'll learn a lot of good things from him. So since you stuck around to the end of the video, I hit 100 likes, 100 subscribers. Sorry, my fault. I hit 100 subscribers this month. So when I hit 200 subscribers, I'm gonna give away a gi. That's right. You know how expensive gis are, right? Since this is mainly a BJJ channel, I'm going to give away a gi. That's right. Hit in the bottom of the comments down here, right? Just say, hey, I train. That's all I gotta do. Hey, I train. So when I hit 200 on the next video that I post at my 200 mile mark, I'm gonna give away a gi. Like, share. That's all I gotta do. Like, share. You get a gi. We all know how expensive gis are, right? Gis are pretty expensive. I'm gonna give you a free gi. That's right. So anyway, thanks for liking the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. That's right. What I always say at the end of my videos, slap, bump, and roll.